Well, my friends, this pandemic has turned into something, hasn't it? So, I decided to go from Pisano Paranormal to Pandemic Pete, and I'm going to teach you how to cook. So, many of us stocked up on all of this canned food, all of this stuff. What the hell are you going to do with that? Most people don't even know how to cook it, let alone know what to do with it. So I thought we'd go from Pisano Paranormal, our normal comedy. I'll teach you how to cook some of this stuff so it's edible. I mean, I know there's probably a lot of bachelors out there right now eating this stuff. Hopefully you can learn how to doctor it up. Today, we teach you how to make canned chili. There is nothing more disgusting than canned chili. So, I've tried many different brands. So, basically, when you take the lid off, I'll get some of the paranormal in there. Don't you worry, don't you worry. It looks like diarrhea. It doesn't smell much better. Now, we're not going to get into the age-old argument of what chili is or what goes into chili. Chili is beef, water, and chili peppers. It's cooked for hours, and it becomes chili. That's what people in Texas will fight and die over. It doesn't have tomato, doesn't have beans. Chili is meat and chilies. But we're going to have to take a little departure away from that, so give me a little bit of editorial license here. Okay? So this is your canned chili. Look at that. This is a chunky one with no beans. Chili doesn't have beans. Oh my God. What have we become? Okay, so we get your favorite chili. We do this. Okay, we could do this. Put it in one of your pans. See this? Looks like there's some peppers in here. That's not chili. Yes, it is, right? Because I just told you chili peppers. You're paying attention? All right. So because this comes out mostly as a paste, a poopy paste, even when heated, it looks like a poopy paste. So, first thing we're going to add in, you're going to open yourself one of these cans of petite diced tomatoes, and we're going to add this to the chili. See, just like that. Let's mix this around a little. So this extra liquid here will start to break up the paste. It'll give it a lot more flavor. And we just doubled it in volume. You see what we just did? We made a one-person meal into a two-person meal. Look at that. So we mixed that around. Now, I hate mushrooms. I hate mushrooms with a passion. Those slimy little scummy bit. But apparently they're good for your immune system. And who am I to argue with anything that's going to be good for the immune system? Especially during the pandemic. So what I did, we got a can of these pieces and stems. Chop them up. So that'll help mimic meat. At least you'll be chewing on something other than paste. It'll give it a little more consistency. It'll throw some flavor in here. Maybe it's even good for your immune system. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't claim to be one. I just play one on the YouTubes here. So we throw in the mushrooms. Let's mix that all up in there. Okay, so pandemic cooking tip number 1. Very important. Where I come from, Sklamad. People are just... So always buy canned food. Think about this. If you're in a situation where you need water, freeze-dried food needs to be rehydrated. Dried food needs to be hydrated. If a liquid is not available, how do you hydrate it? If you buy canned goods, it's actually packed with water. You can use that water for cooking. This is mushroom water. I'm not going to add that in here. But maybe tomorrow you make some rice, or you boil pasta, or noodles. This is good cooking water. This is good cooking water. Don't ever throw this out. Like in the city of my birth, that's all they tell you. They open this up and they're like, oh my god, that water's horrible. Throw it out. It's no good. Lincoln's train is coming through. Well, if the water is no good, the freaking vegetable's no good, right? Just saying, right? If the water's bad, the vegetable in it's no good. I don't like beans. They give me the wind something fierce. I mean, you know, you need that fiber to poop and help push things along, but I don't like beans. I don't like beans. But we have a few of these, what are these things here? Chickpeas, which are some kind of bean. I don't know what the hell they are. We'll throw them in. They're good for you. They give you some fiber. It'll help you poop. When you get into these situations, it's all about the pooping. You want to keep things flowing. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it flowing. True to form, we got some extra chilies. So we got a can of chilies. Throw some extra heat. You know what heat is good for? Poop. Then I had like a jar of jalapenos around, so I chopped them up. I like to wash them a few times to get that nasty vinegar taste out of them. Some of that salt. And that's the other thing. When you start getting into canned goods, if you got the diabetes like I do and the high blood pressures, you got to be very careful about your salt intake. And these canned goods are loaded with the sodiums. But again, some jalapenos, throw them in. Look at this. This is a cooking show. Mix all this up. Look at what it looks like now. Now we've gone from a disgusting pukey paste to something even more pukey looking. But now there's lots of vegetables. And like they used to say in the medieval times, vegetables are good. They make you poop nice, right? You're going to poop nice. You know what else is nice? Spice. If you're going to have a lot of canned goods, you need to have a good spice rack. I don't ever use salt in these type of cookings because what did I just tell you? There is so much salt in these canned goods. You want to stay away from it. Stay away from it. Especially if your liquids are not as plentiful as they should be. So, that's a lot of spice, isn't it? 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of onion powder. 1 teaspoon of onion flakes. 2 teaspoons of paprika. You know what paprika is? Peppers. And we're going to dump all this in. And also forgot, just for the hell of it, I threw in an extra teaspoon of chili powder. So we're going to mix all this together. Going to mix all this together. You say, oh my God, look at the spice. Now we got enough here for about 2 or 3 people. That's right. Now you got enough to feed 2 or 3 people. All those spices just made it darker. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go start a fire. I'm going to put this on the gas. And we're going to be back in 5 minutes. And I'm going to show you what we got. Stay tuned. Welcome back. This has been on the fire for a good half hour. We deuced it in size. Basically, we turned that nasty looking concoction of poop into something that actually looks like chili. Let me get some out for you. You can see it's piping hot. Piping hot. I slaved over a stove for you all night. Look at this. See? Looks a little more edible than that poop paste. Now, in an Italian American home, you probably have some kind of the noodles, some kind of the macaronis, or if you like to rekindle your youth, these little oyster crackers. And what looks like wine, it's actually watermelon water. Watermelon helps you poop. It's all about the poop. So I'm going to throw in some egg noodle. Look at this. And these are actually noodle, not pasta. There's a difference between pasta and noodles. You come to my house and ask for noodles and sauce, you're going to be in for a hell of a surprise, I'll tell you that much. Yes, sir. So let's mix this around. I'm glad you've stayed tuned so far. Like I said, we're gonna get this cooking show up and running. I'll try to put out a few a week, especially while things are still fun and I'm not allowed to ever leave my house again. So let's give this a try. Ooh, look, a piece of beef. It's probably hot as hell. There's some kick in here from the jalapenos, you can tell. That's really good. That's really good. One more bite. So like I said, until we can get back out there and do the paranormals, I'll start doing the cooking stuff. What the hell? We were the first, I think we were the first paranormal cooking show. It gives you something to talk about. Pisano Paranormal. Find us on the interweb. Like us. Share this channel. While I'm here thinking, I think maybe on the next episode, I'll teach you how to make chicken a la king. Doesn't that sound good? Chicken a la king. Until we eat again, this is Pisano Paranormal. And I'm Pete Leonard. Thank you. Still tastes like shit. This just got real. There's a freaking bat in the freaking place we're investigating. Really? Really?
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hi. We're all on the floor. This is ambiance.
I don't know if I'm gonna live through tonight, but Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Oh my Lord.
Oh, wait.
I'll see you on the other side.
Job work.
I heard pasta chaw in Utica. I swear to God. I heard pasta chaw in Utica. Caruso or Florentine?